Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down. We use the same channel for both our locations here in Daytona and in Pennsylvania. So whether they were shot 2 days ago or 2 years ago, we leave them up. Our subscribers enjoy watching our content. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular unit comes down off of our website, letting you know the vehicle is no longer available for sale. HankstersGarage.com, cool new addition to our family here in Daytona Beach. There we install and sell automotive parts and accessories. We will ship them all over the United States for your truck, Jeep, SUV, classic car, muscle car, collector car, whatever you want to call it, whatever you're in the market for. What's very cool is we install all that stuff too. So vintage air systems, digital dash, four-wheel disc brakes, power steering, lift kits, lowering kits, wheel and tire packages, whatever you might need. So if you're watching one of our video presentations, you want power brakes, or you don't like the wheel and tire package, or you want AC added, we can do all of that prior to the car shipping. HankstersGarage.com. Check us out. First gen Camaros. They've always been hot in our business, and they are extremely hot right now. Today we have a 1968 big block Camaro to present to you, so let's check it out. Car's a 396. It has those big black Chevrolet valve covers on it. If you look in the driver's side corner there over by the cowl, you'll see there is a cowl tag present. There will be a photo of that on our website if you choose to break down the cowl tag. There is a power steering reservoir that tells you the car does have power steering. So power steering, no power brakes, big block car. Also, as I said earlier, we have space there if you want that vintage air added. We have the kits in stock and we can certainly do that for you. But there is no air in this car. I do not have any documentation when the motor was rebuilt, when the tranny was rebuilt, when the car was painted. So what you see in the video presentation is what you get and what we know. We do know that the car is silver in color with a black vinyl top. So let's check out the paint. Paint on the top of the fenders, top of the hood, looks to be in good shape. No blistering, no bubbling, no cracking. Your ice cube trays here in the center of the hood look to be in pretty good condition. They look newer. You know, these have a tendency to want a chrome or a pit on the chrome and, you know, all that fun stuff. Show patina. Those look to be newer. You have your black stripe here across the nose. That is a decal. That is not painted. Chrome on the front bumper. Front bumper looks to be in newer condition. Do have your SS logo there in the center of the grille. Black plastic spoiler down low. It's not cracked. We do keep those in stock because they do have a tendency to crack. People want to pull over stuff. You know, parking cones and whatnot, but this one's one solid piece. 396 on the driver's side front fender. That does signify the motor that is under the hood. It is a big block car. American Racing wheels with BFG radial tires. The hockey stripe that goes down the side of the driver's car, again, that's a decal, not painted. I do have your SS logo there with your Camaro above the stripe. There is a small dent here in the driver's side front fender, tiny dent. How about the front fender here, low? You can see paint, no blisters, no bubbles, no cracks. Your chrome wheel opening moldings look to be in good condition that are around each wheel opening. We'll show you those. The front windshield looks good on the car. No chips, no cracks that I can see. We'll take a closer look at the windshield when we're on the test drive. Chrome wiper arms, chrome wiper blades. Those look to be in good condition. Same thing with the cowl area up here. That looks in good shape. Dual mirrors on this Camaro. Chrome that do look newer. Your drip rail moldings look to be in good condition. And the door glass and quarter window glass both look to be in pretty good shape. Driver door is nice and straight. Again, Your areas of concern are going to be lower on the rockers and on the door. This one's in nice shape. No blistering of the paint or bubbling, cracking, anything like that. Your vinyl top looks to be in good condition as well, up top here. When you have a problem with these, is usually like coming from the roof to the drop down here on the rear quarter. But this one, you can see there's no blistering, bubbling, cracking, anything going on underneath the vinyl top. We'll show you as we continue to go around the car the rest of the vinyl top. Before we do that, let's take a look at the houndstooth interior and the interior of the vehicle. The door panel's in excellent condition. It's vinyl up top here. Your door handle pull is in good shape. These look like newer door panels to me. Again, I don't have any kind of documentation on the car, how old the interior is, how old the paint is, how old the motor rebuild is. But we'll tell you in this video what we do know. The back seats. The interior looks to me to be like a newer interior, and by newer I mean, you know, 3, 4, 5 years old, something like that. I mean, there's no fading of the white in the houndstooth. There's no wear and tear in the black vinyl. You can see, if I can get the floor mat out of the car, the carpeting underneath the mat is in good shape. Floor mat's in nice condition. Driver's seat's all the way back, that's why. Well, I can't slide it in the position it's in. Front carpeting, again, looks new. Floor mat's in good shape. Aftermarket column, tilt wheel, we'll show you that on the test drive. Looks like somebody has upgraded the courtesy lights to LED. They look like a white, where the dome light does illuminate also when you open up the door. Driver door and the headliner looks to be in good shape. Sun visors look to be pretty new. Steering wheel looks to be newer. Good looking car inside and out. Check out the driver's seat. See, there's no tear here. There's no discoloration of the houndstooth. So good stuff. Check out your body lines. The door closes nice and flush to the rear quarter. Lines up nicely to the front fender. I told you the chrome wheel opening moldings on the car are in nice condition. Those American racing wheels are in good shape. We'll have up close photos of those on our website. Take a look behind the rear wheel. See the paint? No blistering, bubbling, cracking down there, down low. Your rear windshield is tinted. I can't even see in there. It's a pretty dark tint. Again, this would be your area where, you know, maybe the rear windshield would leak and, you know, there would be some water settling there, which would cause some rust. This is nice and solid. You can see it. Not only is the vinyl not bubbled up, but also you'll be able to hear it when I was pushing on it. The rear spoiler in nice shape as well. Deck lid fits nicely to the rear quarters. Fits, you know, nice and flush. All your chrome in the rear is in good condition, so check out around the brake lights and around the reverse lights. Then check out the rear bumper. The bumper looks to be newer. You know, this car, although I don't have any documentation, it looks like it was done fairly recently based on the condition of the paint, the condition of the interior, the condition of the chrome. The motor looks nice and detailed. You got your SS gas cap there on the rear. Take a look in the trunk. You can see, looks like a newer trunk mat. The trunk rubber is in nice shape. It's not all dry rotted or anything like that. It's kind of tricky getting these trunk mats out without trying to pull your wires out of your tail lights, reverse lights. But again, the trunk in good shape, nice and solid. No rust holes, rot holes, anything like that. Trunk mat's not ripped or torn. You can see there's no jack, no spare. I promise you we're not in the business of hoarding jacks and spares. If we get them with the car, they come with the car. If we don't, what you see in the video presentation and in the photo shoot is what you get. Passenger side of the car, same way as the driver. Again, take a look at the rear quarter there. Hopefully you can see in the video presentation that the rear quarter's straight. No rust issues here. on the passenger side. Door fitment's good. You can see the door fits flushly there to the rear quarter, to the bottom of the rocker. Your decal hockey stripe is on, not only nice and straight, but also is not discolored or peeling in any way. Chrome mirror on the passenger side door is in nice condition. Looks like, again, newer mirrors, no patina. Chrome at the top of the door and top of the quarter windows in nice shape. All your drip rail moldings are in nice condition. Window glass clarity is pretty clear there out of the quarter window and out of the door glass. Look in the passenger side. Both door panels to me appear to be newer. Again, the vinyl looks good. The door pull looks good. Your Camaro logos are on there. They're not falling off. Carpeting at the bottom of the door panel's in good shape. The courtesy lights illuminate when you open the passenger side door, just as they did on the driver's side. All your houndstooth on the passenger side is in good shape. Center console, staple shifter, automatic car. Good looking vehicle inside and out. SS badging on the passenger side front fender. Again, take a look at the paint underneath that SS. See how there's nothing going on there down low? Blisters, bubbles, cracks. Anything that needs tended to from a body shop perspective, nothing going on. It's a pretty nice paint job on this car. I didn't see anything that I really need to bring to your attention that would be a cause for concern on this car. I mean, you know, the majority of the cars we sell are driver quality cars. They're not perfect, but you know, this car presents itself very well for the asking price of a big block 1968 Chevy Camaro with the options that it has. We're going to take it outside, lift it up in the air, and do an undercarriage presentation, and then shortly after that we'll do a little test drive in our 1968 Chevy Camaro. Everything we're doing in this video presentation you can do in person. The majority of our business is done sight unseen. People continue to wire us money week after week, day after day, month after month, without coming to Daytona to visit our showroom in person and take a look at the vehicle that they're interested in. A lot of people do, but most of you don't, and that's okay. But I want to tell you that I encourage you guys to come in person to view, drive, and look at the vehicle that you might be interested in person. We'll let you pull it out in the sunshine. You can take a look at the paint real good outside under the natural lighting. We'll let you throw it in the air. You can check out the undercarriage, bottom of the motor, trans, floor pans, tires, suspension components. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car steers, how it stops, how it starts, how it feels driving on the road, how the acceleration and performance is out of the motor. We do everything I just talked about in these video presentations to put you as up close and personal to the car as we possibly can. But again, if you visit our showroom here in Daytona, you can do all the above in person for yourself. This way, when the vehicle shows up, wherever you might be in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car yourself and you're not just taking our word for it. We've been doing sight unseen vehicle sales in the classic car business hobby for 20 plus years. So hopefully our longevity in this business, I mean, we sell a lot of cars between our two showrooms for 20 plus years. So hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about our business model and the quality and quantity of vehicle we sell month after month and year after year. However, nobody's a better judge of how to spend your hard-earned money than you are. This is why I encourage you guys to come in person and check out the vehicle yourself. And we'd love to show you our business operation here in Daytona and our extensive collection of classic car and muscle car inventory. Let's take this 68 Camaro outside. We'll throw it in the air, check out the undercarriage, and we'll do a short little test drive for you guys and show you how the car runs out. The undercarriage of our 1968 Camaro is just as pretty as the top. So let's check it out. You do have disc brakes up front. Big way here of the front of the oil pan. So earlier in the showroom I told you that I don't have any documentation on the car, but when you're looking at classic cars, muscle cars, indicators are, check out, we didn't paint that motor, okay? See how fresh the paint is, and like it looks like the freeze plugs on the motor are fairly new. It's got a newer mini starter on this side, freeze plugs on this side look good. You got your extra deep oil pan here. Those are usually all pretty good signs that the car, the motor has been overhauled recently. And what I mean by recently is, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You know, these collector cars, muscle cars, they don't get very many miles put on them a year. So headers, driver's side and passenger side, both look good. I don't see holes, rods, pinholes. You do have the chrome tranny pan, which you guys all know makes the car go faster, of course. But you know, again, newer looking transmission pan. You know, it's not corroded or anything. Look at all your tranny pan bolts; they all look new. Same thing with your speedo cable. See how the speedo cable's nice and silver there? So I'm pointing out these areas because this is where you have problems. Tranny pan, speedo cable, tail shaft seal, all relatively inexpensive fixes, but you know, for those of you that maybe the car's in storage or it sits for a while, these things dry out and you'll develop leaks over time. You know, it's lubricated. Down here in Florida, we can drive them all year round, so we don't have that big of an issue. So the floor pans on the car, you can see hopefully in the video presentation and the still photos. They look to me to be all one solid piece. I don't see anything siliconed. I don't see anything patched. Again, your pipes look to be in good order too. You know, when you're looking at exhaust systems, of course, you're going to look for rust holes, rod holes, pinholes, subpar welds. All the welds look pretty decent on the exhaust system. You have your traction bars here. On the driver's side and passenger side that somebody has welded to the frame rails for extra support for horsepower purposes. Drum brakes in the rear. Your 12-bolt chrome rear end cover to match your chrome tranny pan there. The area of the car where the rear end pumpkin is going to sit when it's on the ground, of course, where your trunk meets your back seat area looks good. Look at the frame rails. The frame rails go up over the rear end. You can see there's no issues there with the frame rails. The tires, let me see if I can spin these babies and find you guys some bars, or wear bars, I'm sorry. The wear bars, plenty of tread left before the wear bars get to be exposed, so you got good tread on the BFGs. Gas tank's in good shape. Chrome tips in nice condition. Good stuff. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro, big block. We're going to set it on the ground and we're going to take it on a test drive. But before we do so, I'd like to discuss with you our payment options and then, of course, procedure for delivery of the car. If you are a cash buyer, we will accept cashier's check or bank wire transfer. Bank wire transfer is usually the most common form of payment. You know, not too many of us doing paper anymore. Everything's electronic pay, whether it's your credit card, house payment, or, you know, buying a classic car from Hanksters. But we do still accept cash if you're coming to visit us in person, and we will take a cashier's check. The collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 10 year loans on our cars. 10% down is going to be the minimum, so if you're talking about a $50,000 car, it doesn't matter if your credit score is 9,000, they're going to require $5,000 down. You can put more down if you'd like to, however, 10% out of pocket is going to be your minimum. The remaining balance, they're going to fund us over that 5 to 10 year period, whatever you get approved for. Approvals are based on credit score, of course, price of the car, time on the job, time at your residence, you know, everything normal underwriters look for when they're doing any type of loan, whether it's a home loan, boat loan, car loan, what have you. The collector car lenders can generally fund us within 48 hours, sometimes even 24 hours if you're fast with your paperwork. You know, it's all going to depend on you, how fast you can get your loan doc signed, how fast you can get them your copy of your driver's license, insurance in place, things like that. But I promise you, once we are funded for the car, whether you're paying cash or financing, we work quickly. The car goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. We check the lug nut torque, check tire pressure, check all your fluids, make sure wipers are working, reverse lights are working, make sure all the seals and O-rings are buttoned up. Old cars, anything can stop working, start leaking at any time. So we give it one last shakedown before it leaves, give it the green light. Once the guys say it's good to go, we call a carrier for pickup. Generally, we can have a driver here within 48 hours. However, sometimes it may take longer if it's a West Coast run where drivers are only making a trip once a week, or if you're in a more rural or remote destination, it might take a little longer. But I promise you, once we're funded, we work quickly. The process is inspection, detail, dispatch to a carrier, on its way to you. The whole process is a lot quicker than you might think. Of course, if you're picking it up or you're handling the shipping yourself, we'll let you know when it's good to go and you can come get it or send your driver after the car. Let's set the 68 Camaro down on the ground. We will take it out into the Daytona sunshine and show you guys how the car runs out. Okay, inside our 68 Camaro, horn, wipers, tilt wheel. This is a larger steering wheel. I mean, this would have been like the correct size in 1968. This is not the original steering wheel, but you know, keep in mind for you taller guys, your leg room here. But it does have tilt, so turn signal, driver's side, passenger side. 40,677 is the mileage on the odometer. The title reads exempt, so we do not know the true miles. Tack. I have two fuel gauges, one reading quarter tank, one reading full. I would imagine this one's correct, but I'll have to ask the boys in the service department. The radio, it comes on, but there's no sound, so not sure what's going on there. We do not mess with radios. I can tell you this is a brand new radio. I just don't know why it doesn't work. The antenna's there. I don't even know if the speaker's hooked up. We don't check them. So the radio doesn't work. It won't work when you get the car. The temp gauge does work. We just started the car. We're coming up a little bit. We're in a big block car, so we'll keep an eye on that for the test drive. The oil pressure's working. I don't know if I showed you the tack, but if I didn't, the tack works. It's an aftermarket tack. Steering wheel's in good shape. Dash pad's in good shape. Headliner in the car looks to be brand new to me. Told you guys all the interior in the car is real nice shape. Even the center console looks new. You know, so although I do not have any history on the build, everything looks to be pretty recent. Let's take it out and drive it. Okay, our 68 Camaro runs good. Let go of the wheel, the car tracks nice and straight. Steering's nice and tight. Speedo, got a little tiny bit of a wave, but it's accurate. We're doing about 41, 42 miles an hour right now. Car has good pickup. We're sitting about 87, 88 degrees here in Daytona, and it just got done raining, so I'm not going to be able to step on it too hard because I'll lose my, you know, when the asphalt here in Daytona is really hot and it rains, it turns the asphalt like ice. So, but the car's got good pickup. Look at that. That's 60 miles an hour with my hands off the wheel. Car's not yanking left or right. There's no vibrations in the car whatsoever on the tires, drivetrain, engine, tranny. Our temp is up. You know, big blocks. Oh, yuck, there was roadkill. I almost ran it over. Anyways, big blocks run hot. You know, they'll run, you know, 205, where your 350s run 180, 190. You know, but this one, we're running about halfway right now. A little under halfway, which is about 190, 195. So that hypo radiator, 4-core radiator is cooling the car well. Transmission shifts perfect. So that's 70 right there. I don't know if you can see the speedometer. It's kind of far over, coming down to 60. Tracking straight. No vibration in the steering wheel. I got a Toyota up here, gonna spoil our fun. Car runs nice though. Temp's good. I doubt you probably heard it in the video, but the shifts in the transmission are real nice and firm, smooth, crisp. You know, it's not banging in the gear. Got a good acceleration out of the 396. Car stops well, coming to a stop now. car sure feels like it has power brakes. Real nice 68 Camaro. Car has a lot going for it. Great color combination with the black and silver. Silver with black vinyl top. Paint's nearly flawless. I mean, real nice paint on the outside of the car. Interior's new. Front and rear bumpers look to be newer. Interior looks to be new. Headliner, tilt wheel, new steering wheel. Turnkey car. No need to spend any money on it. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. So you can find all the photos of this car today, along with this video presentation we are doing for you right now. At full retail price, this car includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. It covers internal components of the engine, transmission, and the rear end. It is not going to cover oil leaks, tranny leaks, starter problems, battery issues. It's just going to cover major mechanical breakdowns of the drivetrain. Is the price of the 68 Camaro negotiable? It most certainly is, within reason, of course. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. Warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. We have a broker we can put you in touch with that can help you facilitate the shipping if you need assistance. However, we handle the shipping at full retail price. You know, there's a lot of legwork that goes into the shipping process. You know, reaching out to the shipping company, checking out their background, writing them the check, setting up the pickup, setting up the delivery. You know, time is money. So at full price, we do all that for you. At a negotiated price, you go ahead and you take care of that yourself, along with the assistance of a broker. Of course, if you are local to us here in Daytona, you want to come drive this 68 Camaro home, you can do that as well. And then maybe you're a collector or an enthusiast and you have your own open or enclosed trailer. You want to take a little trip to Daytona and you know, trailer this car home yourself. You can certainly do that as well. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. And once again, our website is hanksters.com. We'd love to earn your business, so please check us out.